We got nominated yet again for the Geocaching International Film Festival, but it got cancelled. Hello and welcome to a brand new Loop vlog, and this is a vlog which you might have, if you've been following my channel for a little while, you must be familiar with the Geocaching International Film Festival, or GIFF for short. As this is our second year, we got nominated for a film we produced. If you want to see my adventures in Seattle, click on the links here for vlog 4 and for my video on our Carbonates channel. This year we did not go, and there were reasons for that, purely because there were less awards to be won, and I've already experienced this, and it would cost a lot of money to go across to Seattle to experience it. Now I've experienced it, there's no point really, and just as well considering it got cancelled due to thunder and lightning. I'm a bit annoyed about that. And I know it's a little bit out of people's hands, but I'll discuss that in the next bit of the video, because I'm going to split this video into 3 segments. 1, I'm just going to tell you what's been going on. 2, I'm going to show you some bits and pieces I picked up recently, which came in the post from the geocaching people. And 3, I'm going to rant. So stay tuned for 3, because it's going to be a rant. Anyway, so it got cancelled, and I think 4 of the finalists actually turned up to the event and went to Geocaching HQ to have their films shown in a little conference room. Unfortunately, the Audience Award, which is the only award this time, what's that about, is not being awarded to anybody, and that it's sort of just everyone's a winner, apparently. But I don't really feel like a winner. But I'll get on to that anyway. The next bit of the video, I'm going to be showing you some of the bits I picked up from which came in the post. These were a few geotags they sent me. The first being the Cheers BK. Cheers BK, I don't know. Can you see that very well? It's very hard. I'll see if I can focus on it. There you go. There you go. There's that one for you. Anyway, that was one of them I got. I assume this is one of the people's personalised geocaches, geocoins, because I also got one from Reed again. You would have seen this one in last year's video, her juggling fire. This one I'm actually going to put into a cache and track. The third one I got was actually the official Block Party sort of geocoin thing, and it is trackable at geocaching.com. I've got to keep changing the focus on this. Anyway, there it is, there you are. That's it there. So that's trackable, and then the big one is this actual official. I've got to show you the main one properly, if I can hold it there for you. There you go. That was listening in the shining it. Yeah, is that working? That's working. Better be. So basically, what happened? Why am I annoyed? And what went wrong with geocaching in general? What was wrong with the festival recently? There are 3 things which have just pissed me off, really. The 3 things that have happened over the last year and a half. The first is the first festival, is the judging. Last year I had a film submitted, First to Find the Wooden Hunt. Me and Michael put a lot of effort into that film, and the person who won the actual segment looked like it had been put together in 5 minutes. I'm not slagging off anybody, I'm not naming who won or anything like that, but I felt that the winner was not wasn't the funniest for a start. Was in the segment I thought we were going to win. Turns out, I don't know, it could look like it put together in 10 minutes. The judging just seemed to have been focused on the geocaching element and not on the filmmaking element. I understand that both of them are just as important, but it looked like the filmmaking element was just left to, to be what it is, grab a camera, that'll do, sort of response. And that's wrong, and that's what annoyed me about that festival, that a lot of the entries, the quality was not good. It just wasn't, I know this because I'm a filmmaker. I've been making films for 9 years. It's taken this long to make me look like I'm actually, well, HD for a flipping start, and and some decent structure to a film. Second point, the online award was. I'm not 100% about this, but it looked like there was cheating going on. The winner, once again, not the best of the batch. Not just mine, I'm not saying mine was the best of the batch, I'm saying there were some good ones in there, and they didn't get recognition just like mine didn't either. So, the winner was probably not the best. It wasn't a shining example, and it was something like over 1,000 more votes than everyone else. It took me a lot of effort to get everybody I knew, and communities, you know, I went through various geocaching communities, gave me votes, and I got 170 odd votes, while the win had over 2,000. And it was not the best. There were some other good ones that beat me to the votes, that was fair enough. I knew I wasn't going to win that, but the point was that the winner had way too many more votes, and then it was an easy way to swindle it. People knew how many votes each person was getting, and if you had a different type of internet Wi-Fi, you can grab a vote per Wi-Fi, so you could go from hotspot to hotspot and vote multiple times. And I know this because I voted twice. Okay, sue me, but you know, I didn't vote 2,000 times. Okay. Point 3. Last year's festival organisation was terrible. Didn't have a backup plan for rain in Seattle. Somebody else tweeted in response and said, "Not expecting rain in Seattle is like not expecting snow in Alaska." And that is a good point, to be honest, because apparently it rains a lot there. So, you know, we were just lucky last year. And imagine if I'd spent that much money going to this festival. Imagine that. That was a lot of money down the drain for a few Geo coins. Not worth it. People who went, there were 4 people who went to the thing. I don't think any of them are from Seattle. We got an email a week after it happened. We got a tweet. Was all we got to announce it was cancelled. We got an email a week later, and that we only got these sent through. And this is all we got. There was nothing with these, just 4 coins in a bag. That was it. No letter, no nothing. No personalisation to me. Sorry, Luke. We f***ed up. So, this is a downer end to this video, but at least this thing's in focus, because I've done this around about 3 times now, and I'm very tired, and it's about 20 past 10, so I'm going to collapse in exhaustion in a minute. So I'll do that. So please send this video to Geocaching. I'm going to tweet it to them through both my personal Twitter and through Carbonite's Twitter. And just send it to Geocaching, hashtag Geocaching, because that shows up on their thing in their base of operation. And I want people to see this, because they've got to understand what went wrong and how to get better. Because I'm telling you guys this, I will not be submitting another film to Geocaching International Film Festival. Well, partly because I don't think there's going to be another one now after what happened. And I don't think there's going to be another one. They've already announced that. But I wouldn't be submitting anyway if there was, because I've just been put off. Organisation's terrible, and I felt put out as a geocacher. The fact I've travelled a distance for it, the fact I've done all the effort to make these films. I mainly got a film out of this, and I got some bits and pieces here and there, but it ultimately was not worth it, and I felt cheated. Thanks for watching, everyone. I try not to be a downer of a video. Last video down below, I'll put the links to both my film and also somebody else who I recommend you should see. Mother Farmer is the person who's made the little icon you see in the thumbnail for this video. And he was one of the submissions, and if you want to see his video, it'll be just below. I'm imagining I'm in a box right now, and the end credit things are everywhere, so check out his video, check out my video, and subscribe, and follow us on Twitter, follow me on Twitter, and please tweet to them. Send this video to Geocaching so they see this video, because they know what's gone wrong. And, you know, angry British dude, no one's going to listen.